This might be the best Black Clover chapter in a long time. Fans have been waiting for something like this. Chapter 379, Absolute Messiah, starts with a beautiful color page. At first, I was worried this chapter would focus too much on side characters, but I was wrong. This chapter is a game changer. The Clover Kingdom's fighters, William, Charlotte, Gauche, Rill, Gray, Vanessa, Charmy, Secret, and Zora, finally won. All of Lucius's clones were defeated. Thanks to Marx's communication magic, everyone in the kingdom, from rich nobles to poor villagers, watched the final moments of the battle. That's when Rebecca, the girl who once went on a date with Asta, noticed something strange. She saw mana coming out of the Grimoire towers, like roots, connecting to Lucius's tree-shaped base. Inside the base, Asta and Yuno felt the change. Lucius congratulated them for their effort, but then said the real battle was just beginning. The rise of the new Wizard Emperor. Asta asked if all the enemies they had fought were just clones. Lucius said yes. The clones took a long time to make, but they gave him time to prepare a massive divine spell by connecting every Grimoire tower in the Clover Kingdom. Lucius explained that these towers have stored grimoires for ages. Grimoires are books filled with powerful magic, and they grow with their users. When a mage dies, their grimoire returns to the tower. Now that Lucius is connected to all the towers, he can use every spell ever stored in them. It makes him a one-man army. He summoned magical creatures that looked like Pokemon, a phoenix, probably from the Vermilion family, a mercury snake, and a multi-faced water monster, likely from the Silva family. Asta and Yuno prepared to fight, but Lucius wasn't attacking them yet. Below them, former Purple Orca members Garadoru and Revchi were just trying to survive. But Lucius had other plans. Marx and Mimosa were healing the injured, when suddenly Marx disappeared. Lucius showed up again, floating with 3 men holding grimoires. Asta and Yuno recognized them right away. Lucius killed them instantly to show how grimoires return to the towers when someone dies. Asta got angry and wanted to kill him, but before he could strike, Lucius turned invisible with permeation magic. He also used Revchi's chain magic to trap Yuno, just like in the very first chapter of the series. Luckily, Asta quickly broke the spell. Then Lucius used Marx's communication magic to show the entire kingdom the battle. Even far away, Ryuya saw everything with his special eye. He told Fuji to start a special battle song, which Asta could hear no matter how far away he was. Lucius became faster than Yuno, broke his crown, and matched his speed. Asta tried to hit him, but Lucius dodged. Ryuya saw that Lucius's magic was focused in a crystal on his chest. If Asta could hit it using Zeton, they might win. Lucius attacked Asta with metal and stone and told him he would fix his flaw by giving him magic. Right when Lucius was about to finish Asta off, Yuno stepped in with star magic, and the spirit of notice protected Asta. Asta and Liba went in to strike, but Lucius did something horrible. He brought back Asta's mother and used her as a human shield. It was the first time Asta had ever heard her voice, and it broke him. Lucius had met her right after she sealed Liba, meaning he may have planned everything from the beginning. Lucius used this moment to cut both Asta and Liba badly, just like he once did to Sister Lily. Only Mimosa could possibly heal wounds like these, and Liba's were worse. Everyone saw Asta and Liba fall. The whole kingdom was shocked. Ryuya and Ichika yelled. Rebecca, her siblings, Father Orsi, and the orphans were heartbroken. But Yami said what everyone was thinking. Asta won't die. Not like this. Lucius lifted his hand, and the fallen guardian angels turned into terrifying monsters. Morris came back. So did Noelle's mother and Morgan, who was now completely changed. Yami and Noct could tell this was no longer the Morgan they knew. Yami screamed in rage. Lucius had twisted too many lives. Lucius left Asta's mother behind, and his monster angels surrounded Asta's body like vultures. Lucius acknowledged his mistake of not killing him before, but this time he would make sure of it. Then Sylph returned and powered up Yuno, granting him immense strength. Yuno destroyed all the spirits and reached out to Lucius, but even that power wasn't enough to bring him down. Ryuya was impressed by the extent of Yuno's true strength. Lucius realized it was because Yuno had activated his Never Never Land Union magic zone. The Black Bulls were out of anti-magic. Now they had to rely on their own power. Magna, Luck, Gray, Vanessa, and Gauche were ready to fight. Yuno landed a hit on Lucius, but Lucius healed right away and fired back with many elemental attacks. Just when Lucius thought he had won, Asta woke up. He reached into his grimoire and told Yuno that the time had come. He grabbed Demon Dweller in his shaking hand and released its power, and told Yuno that he would catch up soon. Yuno smiled and sent him away. Lucius laughed, thinking there was no place Asta could go that he couldn't follow. But Yuno calmly said, Asta will return, as long as I'm still standing. Yuno now wields Demon Dweller with anti-magic, the Saint Spirit of Zephyr, Devil Union, Spirit Union, and even Star Magic infused with anti-magic. For Lucius, this is nightmare fuel. The next chapter is going to be insane, and the wait is going to be tough.